this computer. All right. Okay, like I said, we're going to work on stretching, holding position, working with joints and muscles. So have your strap or your belt. And we're going to begin from lying down in the back. So bend your knees. If you want to release your lower back, especially if you feel there's some tension, have protection for your neck. Use your blanket or roll up a towel to put right under your cervical spine. And then we're going to lie down in our back. So remember, like I said, if your lower back feels a little bit tense today or tight, just bend the knees, place your hands on the belly, elbows down towards the floor, relax your shoulders, guide the chin towards your chest. And we're going to begin by just noticing the breath, experiencing the movement of the breath within the body. Especially direct your attention down to your lower abdomen. Eyes closed. Breathing in and out. Make sure your lower back is flat on the floor. You're slowing down the inhales and the exhales. That way your mind will follow and your mind will slow down as well. And that is the goal of yoga. Take a few more rounds. Feel the inhales and the exhales. And then from having the hands down to the belly, bring the arms out to the side in T position with the palms facing up. Keep the chin slightly tucked in into your chest, and then slowly lift the pelvis slightly up and the middle back. It's just a gentle reach. We don't go all the way up and then just release down. Now, tilt the pelvis forward and arch the spine so there's space below your lower back, and then flatten the lower back and tilt the pelvis into the belly. And inhale, rocking forward, arching the back. Exhale, flatten the back pelvis into the navel. And move your pelvis, tilting forward, rocking back and forth at your own pace. Few more rounds. Flattening and arching the lumbar spine. Couple more rounds, gently mobilizing the pelvis, the hip joints, lower back, and then flatten your lower back and hug your right thigh into your chest. From here, open the knee out and bring the thighs again aligned with your chest. Exhale, open the thighs slightly out and in. And just keep moving gently your right hip like this. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Slow down the breath. And then slowly return back. So center thigh is over your right side, and then point and flex your right foot. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex, and release the right foot down. Now, hug the left thigh into the chest, and we're going to do the same. Exhale to open the legs slightly out. Inhale, bring the thighs in line with your chest. And just keep moving, linking the breath with the movement. mobilizing your hip joint. Couple more rounds. And back through center and point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, and last time, point and flex. Lower the feet down, arms down by your side, and then slowly lift the pelvis, lower back, and just up to middle back. Don't go high into the bridge, and slowly down. Let's do this a few more rounds. Pelvis, lower back, middle back, and then down with exhale. Couple more rounds, slowly lifting in a gentle bridge. And then slowly release all the way down. Pick up the feet off the mat, hands to your knees, and we're going to open both knees out as we keep the big toes touching. Exhale, thighs and knees in. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open, and keep moving like this at your own pace again. Few more rounds. And the next time, as you bring the thighs and the knees together, guide the thighs away from your chest, and we're going to bring the legs to the right, into the chest, to the left, and away. So we're circling to the right, center, left, and away. Just few more rounds. Give yourself a massage in your lower back. Again, moving the hips. Now, next time, as we come back through center, again, guide the thighs away. Now we're going to go to the left, into the chest, to the right, and away. And just slowly keep mobilizing. A few more rounds. And then slowly release right down towards the floor. Now bring the arms up and overhead, or cactus arms if your shoulders are very tight at this moment. I was coming to bridge a little bit higher now. Pelvis, middle back, coming up higher, not all the way up, and then going down again. Just two more rounds, mobilizing the spine slowly. Pelvis, middle back, up and down. One more round. Inhale and lift. And exhale all the way down. Now grab your strap. We're going to place the strap, guide the right thigh into the chest, and then place the strap on the ball of your right foot, and then slowly straighten the leg up to the sky. Hold the strap from the end of the strap so you're not having the arms or the shoulders off the mat. You want to keep the upper arms and the shoulders down. So from here, we're going to flex the knee, lower the heel. Inhale, straighten the leg up. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, flex and lower. And up. Exhale, down. And up. One more time. Exhale, down and up, and then hold it there. So we're going to straighten the right leg and work through the breath. Inhaling deep exhales as we stretch the back line of the right leg. Close your eyes. Enjoy the nice, deep, long, smooth breath. Couple more breaths. Now grab both straps with your left hand and then keep your right hip down, and we're going to cross the right leg over to the pelvis without twisting. The right hip stays down and the stretch is happening on the outside of your right hip, your IT band. Close your eyes and again, concentrate on the breath. And remember, try to keep your left upper arm and elbow down towards the floor so you're not creating tension in your left shoulder. Breathe through this. One more breath. And with your next inhale, the leg comes back through center. Now grab both straps with your right hand, keep your left hip down, and exhale, open the right leg out. So we're stretching inner part of your right leg, the groin, hip, the pelvis. Close your eyes and breathe through this. And use in this case the upper arm and the elbow as a shelf so you're not, again, holding your arm off the floor. Breathe through this. And gently inhale, bring the right leg up, grab both straps with both hands, and then the left foot comes to place the foot on the ball of your left, and then release the right knee, the right foot down. Holding from the ends, keep the upper arm, elbows down. We're going to flex and release. Inhale, straighten up to the sky. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale, couple more round, getting ready in the back line of the left leg used to hold now in position. Try to keep your left leg straight, chin to the chest, close your eyes, concentrate on the breath, please. One more breath. Now grab both straps with your right hand and keep your left hip down as you guide the left leg over the pelvis. Relax your shoulder, concentrate on stretching and opening your IT band outside of your left hip. Couple more breaths. And slowly return the leg back through center. Grab both straps with left hand. Open the legs out to the side. Use the upper arm and the knee to hold the arm down and to have your left leg open to the side in V. Relax. Breathe through this. One more deep breath. And then slowly bring the leg back to center. Remove the strap from your foot, release it down there. Now hug yourself, both thighs into the chest. Tight, release your lower back. Lower the feet down, wide as your hips. And then arms overhead. We're going to come into higher bridge up. Exhale down towards the floor. Inhale, pelvis, lower back, middle back, high bridge. Exhale down. One more. Inhale, lift into your bridge. And exhale all the way down. Hug yourself again. Tight ball. Release your lower back. If it feels right for your neck, head off the forehead to your knees. Exhale, head down. Roll over to one side. Extend the top leg. Use both hands to slowly, gently, let's all find our way to sit comfortably. So use your towel or your blanket here to elevate your hips. Remember to sit on the edge of your, instead of sitting in the center. And then we're going to release the shoulders back and down. Bring the hands to the heart center. Take a moment here as you lower the gaze towards the floor. Close your eyes. Reconnect back with the breath. With your next inhale, bring the arms in T position, and we're going to flex the wrist, fingertips facing up and down. Relax your shoulders and elbows. The movement is happening mainly in your wrist, your fingers. Relax your shoulders and mobilize those wrists. And let's rotate, make a fist with both hands and rotate in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. And release and flex the elbows, hands to the shoulders. Bring the hands out and down towards the floor. Inhale, arms up to a T-foot position. Flex the elbows, touch your shoulders with your hands. Arms out and down. Just mobilizing joints and the arms again one more time. Touch your shoulders and then slowly release. Bring the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Right hand towards the floor. Extend the left arm over to your ear. Press your left hip and exhale. Lower the left hand down and the right arm goes up and over to your right ear. So basically we're swaying from side to side. Make sure the hips are down and you're reaching and stretching those intercostal muscles. Inhale and reach. Exhale back to center. Inhale, extend over to the ear. Exhale back to center one more time. Inhale, arm up and over to right ear. And exhale, release the hand down. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Now, rotate the chin so it's somewhere between your right shoulder and your sternum, and then lower the chin to your right collarbone. Use your breath. Slowly rotate the head to the center. Keep the chin tucked. Keep the breath flowing. Now rotate the chin somewhere in between left shoulder and the sternum, and then lower the chin to your left collarbone. Inhale, return the head back to neutral position. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. And back through center. Exhale to the left. And through center. To the right. Through center. To the left. Back through center. 2 more times to the right. Inhale. To the left. Inhale and draw the hands again to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take a deep inhale, interlace the fingers and then turn the palms away, straighten your elbows and then round the spine, belly in, chin in and open in between the shoulder blades. Release and stretch the intercostal muscles in the back of your rib cage. Take a deep inhale and lift the chest. Remove the arms, bring the arms out and behind you. Slide the palms away from your sacrum and turn and look over to your right shoulder. Exhale, flex the elbows, release, head back through center. Straighten the arms, look over to left shoulder, move the arms away. Relax the hands by the sacrum, relax your shoulders and elbows, head back through center. Inhale, arms away, look over to right shoulder. Release, head back through center one more time. Inhale, move the arms away, look over to your left shoulder. And exhale, release, and let go. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Find a space in between each vertebrae. Let's twist to the right. Left hand down to your right knee. Right hand behind you. Look over to your right shoulder. Inhale, return back through center. Reach through the fingertips. Exhale, twist it to the left. Look over to your left shoulder. Inhale, back through center. From the waist up, exhale, twist, look over to right shoulder. Inhale, return to neutral position. One more time, exhale, twist to the left, look over to left shoulder. Inhale back through center, and exhale, arms out and down towards the hips. Bring the hands to your knees, and we're going to do like a cat-cow from a seated position. Elbows in, arch the spine, look forward, open the throat. Exhale, round the spine, elbows out, chin in. Rocking forward, elbows in, open the chest. Exhale, round, belly in, all the way out. One more time, so elbows in, arch the spine, open the heart. Exhale, round, pull the belly in, chin in, and then slowly return back through center. Now bring the hands behind you for support and do the crossing of the legs. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. And then slowly, let's find our way. So bring the left foot in and the right leg goes out to the side. And remember, if you're sitting in a blanket, sit on the edge of your blanket. You're pressing through the back of your right leg and the left foot is in the inner part. If you need to, grab your strap again, just to place the strap in your right foot. If you can reach and hold your with your hand, the foot is fine. We're going to extend the left arm out and then back. So you want to create that space on the front of the chest and the front of your left shoulder. Now flex both elbows and then slowly guide the spine to the right. Turn the chin towards your right shoulder and just connect here with the breath. Keep guiding the left elbow back. Keep opening your left shoulder and breathe. Slowly inhale, return the spine back through center, release the arms down, hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Now rotate the upper spine and the shoulders, and we're going to lower the chest over to your right leg. So reach and again, hold your strap or your foot with both hands, relax your shoulders, elbows, and fall over to your right leg. Chin in and breathe. Slowly lift the head, lift the chest, return back through center. Grab your strap because we're going to use in the other floor. Now flex your right foot, bring the left foot out. And if you need to, place your strap in the ball of the foot or holding with your hand, whatever works for you today, okay? Now arm to the side in T position, then we guide and open even more back. Flex both elbows, place your right hand in the back of your head and then fall over to left side. Keep guiding the right shoulder, elbow back. Concentrate on the full breath. One full breath. And inhale, return back to center. Now, rotate the chest, and we're going to reach with the hands to grab the foot or hold from the straps. Relax your shoulders and elbows and melt your chest over to left thigh. Concentrate again. Nice long deep breath. Inhale, move the chest away from your thighs. Keep your left leg where it is. And then we're going to extend the right leg out. So again, we're sitting on the edge of the blanket and then slowly walk the hands forward. Press through the back line of both legs. Release your chin to your chest. Relax your neck. And just breathe here. Slowly lift the chest, walk your hands, and then bring the hands behind you. Flex the knee, some windshield wiper movement to mobilize hips after holding in position. Bring some mobilization movement, and then slowly let's drop the legs to one side, and then let's use, if you need to, like I do need to protect my knees, have your blanket or towel, and we're going to come into a tabletop position. So we're going to work in asymmetrical child's pose, Ekapada Balasana. So draw the belly in, and we're going to slide the left knee a few inches in front of your right knee. But the knees are wide as your hips. Take an inhale with a neutral spine, and then exhale, slowly move the hips to the heels. Relax your elbows, forehead towards the hands or towards the block. And we're stretching asymmetrically the right side of the back and the back of the right hip. Inhale, let's all find our way to table and extend your left leg back and up, and then engage the core and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex, lower the toes down, press through the back, press through the heel to stretch Achilles tendon, calf muscle, the back of your knee, stretching the ball of your feet, the toes. Breathing in and out. Take a deep inhale, and then left knee under your left hip. Now, right knee comes in front of your left knee, few inches in front. Keep the knees even, wide as your hips, and then move the hips to the back. And now stretch the left side of the spine. Remember to keep your head down, the forehead towards the block or towards the floor. Relax your shoulders and concentrate on the breath. And moving slowly to table. And now extend the right leg back and up and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and lower the toes down, press through the heels, stretch and breathe. And right knee under your right hip. Both knees are even now, wrist under the shoulders. So let's move the spine symmetrically into cat-cow and then child's pose. Combining. Inhale, belly down, open the chest. Round the spine, belly in, move into Balasana. Elbows down, forehead down, rocking forward. Inhale, back to tabletop. Drop the belly down, open the chest. That's an inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in, round the spine, moving the hips to the heels, elbows down, forehead down. Take a deep inhale to come into table, to drop the belly down, to open the chest. And exhale, rounding the spine, we're going to move into child's pose. This time, bring the arms down by your side with the palms facing up and the shoulders melting down towards the floor. Take a few rounds of breath, stretching the spine, Now symmetrically, releasing any tension in your lower back. And we're going to go stretching the neck again, but careful with this one. This is a rabbit pose. So we're going from the forehead, lift the hips off the heels, and you're rocking to the crown of the head. Palms are facing up. And then exhale, you release the hips to the heels and you're returning back to your forehead. Lift the pelvis, rock from the forehead to the crown of the head. Be gentle and careful. Exhale, hips to the heels, release the forehead down. One more time, inhale, rocking into the crown of the head. And exhale all the way down. Take a moment, relax your shoulders and elbows. And bring the palms forward. Let's all move to table, and from table, step forward with your left foot. Right knee slightly up and then slightly down. Bring the hands to your left thigh, and the pelvis and the hips are moving to the front, elbows by your rib cage. And now bring the arms overhead. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Take a deep inhale, relax your shoulders and elbows, and exhale slowly. Guide the spine to the left, and you keep moving the pelvis to the front. So we're deepening the hip flexor stretch. Close your eyes, breathe, keep moving, stretching and opening. Slowly return the spine back through center. Release the hands towards the floor, and then walk your left foot to the edge of the mat. So your left knee is over to your ankle, and your hands are under your shoulders. Pressing the pelvis towards the floor, and you're lifting from the chest. You're welcome. If that for you is available, you can lift your drop your elbows and forearms down. You can do that. Otherwise, just keep opening and breathing. And then slowly bring the left knee back and move the hips to child's pose. Take a moment here. Moving to table. Stepping forward with the right foot, find a 90-degree angle. Move the left knee slightly back. Hands to your thighs to move the pelvis and the hips forward, elbows by your rib cage. Now, arms overhead. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Relax your elbows and shoulders. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly guide the spine to the right. At the same time, you're moving the pelvis a little bit more to the front. Breathe. Back to center, and then lower the hands down towards the floor and walk the foot to the edge of the mat. Wrist under the shoulders and pressing the pelvis against the mat as you lead and open the chest. Close your eyes. Keep connecting the breath with the mind as you lengthen, soften the inhalations and the exhalations. Take a deep inhale. Right knee comes to me, lift your left knee, and all move into child's pose again. Release your hips, relax your shoulders. Take a moment. And then slowly let's find our way to tabletop. So all these to prepare for a Kapata Raja Kapotasana, pigeon pose. I'm going to give you different options, okay? The classical one is the left leg goes up, and flex the knee and guide the left knee towards your left wrist. Flex your left knee to protect your left knee, your left foot to protect your knee. Right leg straight behind you. Press through the palms to lift the chest, and when you're ready, you walk the hands to the front. If you are kind of like falling to one side, place the block under so you keep both hips even, and then you can release down. That's one. If this is too much for you, you can have your left knee in line with your left heel in line with your left knee and Gada Pitam and lift the chest. Or you can lie down in your back as you bring the right leg forward in kind of like a tree position, but supine in your back. So find whatever that version of the pigeon pose for you is today, and then walk your hands forward, elbows, forehead towards the floor. Close your eyes and breathe. And hands under the shoulders, lift the chest, the head, bring the left knee back, and let's move to child's pose. Back to tabletop. Extend the right leg back and up. Flex the knee. Guide the right knee towards your right wrist. Flex your right foot to protect your right knee, and the left leg behind you is nice and long. Press the palms against the floor to open. Align your hips. Modify if you need to, and Gada Pitam, or lying down in your back and tree pose on your back. And then slowly walk your hands if you are in the classical position. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders, and just breathe through this. Hands under the shoulders to gently lift the head, lift the chest, and then move the knee back. Both knees are even, and move into child's pose. Sink the hips towards the heels, relax your shoulders. Take a few rounds of breath here. Hands by your knees, gently lift the head, lift the chest, and remove the blanket from the mat and drop the hips to one side, and then swing the legs to the front. So let's find our way to farmer's pose first, with the knees bent, hugging, rounding the spine. Keep the chin in. And then slowly lift the chest, hands to your knees, gently rounding the spine. Let's find our way down towards the floor. Remember, if you need to protect your head, again, your neck, place your towel and place it right under your cervical spine, or place your head on the blanket. Whatever works for you to keep your neck safe. So from here, let's place the right foot on top of your left thigh and use your right hand to gently guide that right knee slightly away. So release your iliopsoas. This is an iliopsoas release. And then slowly let go and holding from the shin or from the hamstring, IT band stretch again. And lower the left foot down. Now straighten your left leg all the way. Place your right foot on top of your left thigh above your knee, and with the left hand, place it outside of your right knee and the right arm into position. We're going to come into a gentle twist. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, guide the right knee to the left. Gently, don't go too deep. Just enough to get that twist. Going deeper again into the IT band, the glute stretch. Lower back, middle back stretch, and also it's a nice way to mobilize your rib cage. Take a deep inhale and exhale slowly, return back through center. Now place your left foot on top of your right thigh, and with your left hand, guide and open your left thigh away into a gentle iliopsoas release. And let go, holding from the hamstring or the shin, chin to the chest, and just work on the IT band stretch on your left hip. And release right foot down, straighten the leg, place your left foot above your right knee with your right hand outside of your left knee and the left arm into position. Take an inhale in the nose, and then slowly exhale, guide the left knee to the right. Don't go too deep, just enough to feel the opening. Use your breath. And gently do the twist, come back to center. Place the left foot down, flex the right knee, place the right foot down. So both heels are under the knees and feet are wide as your hips. We're going to bring the arms overhead, lift the pelvis, lift the middle back, upper back, come into bridge pose, holding position, straighten your spine, lift the pelvis, take a deep inhale and exhale slowly, lower your spine down towards the floor. Now, keep the arms where they are, just walk the feet together and then slowly open the knees out. The soles of the feet are in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose. Open the chest, relax your shoulders, relax your inner thighs, your pelvis, pelvic floor, glutes, hips. Just breathe here. And guiding slowly the thighs and the knees in. Walk the feet now wide as your mat. Keep the knees together. Relax your inner thighs. Relax the outside of both hips. Keep the breath flowing here. So your feet are wide, and now open the knees out. Now we're going to windshield wiper, legs to the side, head to the opposite direction. Inhale, head and knees back to center. Deep exhale to the opposite direction. And just move slowly, gently from side to side. One more round, rocking to the opposite direction. Inhale back to the center. Time to straighten both legs. Turn the feet out. Bring the arms down. Away with the arms and palms facing up, but away from the body. And you are now on your final pose, which is Shavasana, also known as corpse pose. Your eyes should be closed. Palms facing up, turn out, allowing the hips and the pelvis to be open. This is a time where we have to compromise to do one of the hardest things, which is staying still, the body and the mind. As you're lying down, let's be aware of our bodies. Let's begin by the back of the skull, gently on the floor, and going down to the cervical spine from the neck. We can experience that gentle arching of the neck. The upper back, the middle back, the back of the shoulders, the back of the arms, and the top of the hands are gently placed on your mat. You can experience also the back of your rib cage. And then there is an arching on your lumbar spine, your lower back. Keep going down. We can experience the sacrum, the back of the hips, the glutes, the hamstrings, touching gently the floor. Then there's the space behind both knees. But still going down, we can touch gently the floor with our calf muscles. And then the arching of the back of your ankles. And then you can touch the floor with the heels of both feet. Notice the sole of the feet, the tip of your toes, the top of your feet, the front of your ankle, front of both shins and knees, the thighs, the connection between the thighs and both hips, pelvis, going into the abdomen, releasing it down with all the internal organs. Relax, let go. You can notice the front of your rib cage and side of the rib cage, the chest, collarbones, front of your shoulders, the anterior part of your arms, upper arms, inner part of your elbows, forearms, wrist palms, fingers. Your body is gently resting. You're letting go. Going up into the throat, release. Notice your jaw. If it feels tight, try to soften as you relax the chin, the lips, and your tongue. Be aware of the inner walls of your mouth, your teeth. Relax your nose, temples, and both ears. Soften your eyes, eyelids, eyebrows, and in between the eyebrows. Let go your temple, and finally release the crown of the head. From top to bottom, front and back, sides of body. Slowly, gently, we are coming into deep, deep and sweet rest. I invite you now to take a deep inhale, side out, exhale. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Rock your head gently from side to side. With your next inhalation, arms are overhead. You are pointing through your toes. You're creating space. Take a nice, again, inhalation. And as you exhale, bend the knees and hug yourself. Slowly roll over to one side. And the head comes last, please. Gently, slowly. Find your way and meet me as we all sit together. Sukhasana, easy pose or any other pose where you can really be comfortable. Which means shoulders relaxed, spine open, hips soft. Let's take the time here with the eyes closed to connect with the heart center. And imagine that the center of your chest, where the heart lives, there is this bright light coming from your chest, created by the warmth of your heart. That light is bright, warm, and filled with love and compassion. Sometimes we forget the ability, the capacity of offering love and compassion. So let's activate this loving way of sharing our inner love and make it available for those ones in need of some warmth, some smile, a loving, kind word to offer. Sometimes we forget of our ability to change a person's day. Maybe just offering the right words, the right smile. Let's work on that. Let's make this our intention for the day or for the rest of this week. To be open to offer, to be willing to give the gift of love, joy, and compassion. A phone call, an email, a text, or just running over to somebody's house and reminding them how important that person is for us. Just make our heart warm and bright at the act of giving ourselves to others. And having the hands to the heart center. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May they all have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to cultivate. May we all have sweet, loving, peaceful words to offer. And may our actions always be inspired by love, peace, sweetness, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you all very much for being here today. Namaskar. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a lovely rest of the week. Like I always say, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay happy, and looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you.